insane.
It looks absolutely insane. They're jumping a car in Sunset and we're screaming at each other on the sidewalk. I was like, we're going to go to jail.
Welcome to Bad Girlfriends. I'm Janessa.
And I'm Dana.
And there's a lot of love in the air. Right, Dana? There has literally been hearts, aka love in the air. And I'm going to let Dana start this one off because you actually might have seen it. It did end up on Overheard in LA. Dana.
So I'm like leaving work the other day and I am racing home because I had snagged some last minute tickets to the Oasis concert that was in Pasadena.
If you know anything about California and the traffic, that's risky as fuck.
Yeah. I left work at like 6 and the concert was at like 7:30. And I getting FaceTime by my staff, my employees. They're like, "Where are you right now?" I'm like, "I'm on the main street. I'm driving home." And they're like, "Can you see the sky?" And I said, "Yeah, there's hearts. I could only see the hearts." They're like, your name is in the sky." And I'm like, "What?" And I turn because there was a skyscraper, and I turn, and sure enough, DANA, 2 hearts below.
Now,
being written. Like I can see the Skyrider from my car finishing like right outside my job.
like, it's been a goal of ours to get on Overheard LA because of the bullshit and the fun things we say. However, this is next level. She had a plane write her name with hearts in the sky. Love is literally in the air for you.
And it was crazy. Everybody saw, and then I'm getting texts from everybody all over LA. Like my buddy that lives in Franklin Village texted me. My buddy she was over on Melrose at House of Intuition texted me. My friend that was meeting me to go to the Oasis concert texted me. My friend that I bought the Oasis tickets from in Culver City texted me.
I know what you guys are thinking. It's not always about you. However, how many Danas do you fucking know? And why would she be able to see it from basically where she like would work area, live area, travel area? Unless it was for you.
I'm gonna choose to believe that it was not.
I'm gonna believe it was.
And
That's expensive. That's an expensive fucking. You could have just texted her that, whoever it is.
We looked it up, and it cost like $3,600 to get that.
But now we gotta start thinking.
Well, then I was like texting one of my good guy friends about it. He was like, "Why didn't you just ask them for the money?"
It's very sweet. It's very cute. It's a very romantic gesture, and I don't think you should do that for someone unless you 1,000% know that they would like some shit like that. There's people that don't like surprises.
I actually don't like stuff like that.
I love gifts, yeah.
I mean, you would love that. I am not that kind of person. I'm really not.
The best part is we played around with this too. We were like, everyone who saw it for you thought it was adorable, however, it happening to you. I agree. If I was in her shoes, I think I'd love it for someone else. For me, unless I was super committed.
Well, because we did ask around. We asked everybody. We were like, what would you do? And they're like, "Oh my God, that's so sweet." And I'm like, why is everything that's so sweet? Also, I will say this. That's even funnier, though. It's like, even if it isn't for me, everyone that knows me thought of me instantly.
Yeah, we,
like, there's not one person in LA that knows me that did not, that did not think about me when they saw that. They're like, "Oh, Dana."
No.
Dana.
Well, the thing is, like, there's not that many Danas I know. I think I know 2 in most of LA that are actually out on the scene and know people.
Yeah.
Either way, I mean, claim that shit because you never know if it'll happen again. You know?
It's so funny. It was so funny. It wasn't like funny at the time because I was like going down like I was very stressed about it. And my friend that I went to the Oasis concert with was like, "We have to worry about getting to the concert. We're going to worry about this tomorrow."
I mean, yes.
Fair. I mean, that was fair. We didn't even know how we were going to get home from the concert.
Also, my bigger issue with whoever planned this, whether it was for you or not, next time you need to say who it's from so that we know. Or
sign a letter of your name.
Yeah, so we know that it's either for our Dana or it's for your Dana. You might have paid $3,600. We're enjoying all the all of it, even if it's not for Dana. It was great.
It was so funny though. Like now it's funny. At the time, it really was not that funny.
No, Dana was stressed. She was like, I didn't even see it. I didn't even know. I got texted about it first. And I'm like,
I did. All of a sudden, my phone was blowing up, and I'm like, what are you? And then I'm like talking to my buddy on the phone. I'm like, oh my god, like, I think somebody wrote my name in the sky. And he's like, no, you're just being dramatic. And he hadn't seen it yet either. And then he gets to our house and he's like, it's fine, it's fine. Just get home. And oh my god, your name is above your house.
exactly. I'm gonna show you guys. I will totally put the picture of
Oh
this.
yeah, that was so funny though.
It being right above your house. That's why I'm.
Well, the wind blew it, but like.
Yeah, let's go with that. But speaking of feeling stressed, there's a few things that we got to talk to you guys about. Taylor Swift has been stressing
I can't.
you out a little bit.
I cannot. I'm just not a Swiftie. I will never be a Swiftie. I have qualms with Taylor Swift. I'm not a fan. And I know I'm going to get so much hate for that. But here's my thing, too, though. Like, it's really not her fault. It's really not her fault.
See,
it's like, I don't really, sure, that's not really my cup of tea.
Kind of music.
That kind of music, yeah, that kind of vibe. And, like, it's a little bit too poppy, too kids pop for me. But the media shoving her down our throat is just, like,
it's true.
And, like, I can never get a necklace that has my year on it. Because I was born the same year she was. I can never get a tattoo with 89. Because people are just going to think I'm like a Swiftie.
They are going to think
Swiftie. I am not. Okay? You're not the only one born in 1989.
Yeah, you ruined the year, Taylor.
You ruined the year. You ruined 1989 for
Also,
anybody.
But that's not the only thing she's been stealing. That's the problem here. I'm not a Swiftie. I do like Tay Tay. I'm not going to fight anyone over her, though. And some of your music is kids bop. But some of it's good, Recently, she did something that I think crossed the line. She claimed the Mean Girls Day.
She did.
Don't like that.
Oh my god, that
Don't like that
really,
at all.
you can't drop.
That's an
album.
iconic fucking day.
She ruined that day for me.
And it's an iconic day for every girl our age or around her age.
Our millennials, yeah.
She knew what she was doing. And bitch, you're not a mean girl. Sorry, if I was her friend, I'd be like, you're not a mean girl. Respectfully, you and Lindsay Lohan would never kiki like that.
No.
And if they did, it'd be very high public eye.
But also, like, you were the weird art kid. You're not Regina George.
You would never have an
Sorry,
I just didn't love that. Like, she does so much hidden messaging.
I know her Easter eggs. Is that
Yeah, which I appreciate, but
I
not
don't
on
know
Mean Girls
why.
Day.
I don't know. I
Not on
don't
Mean Girls
care.
Day.
I want to hear your story. Just tell it. You got something to say. Say it with your whole chest.
Yes.
Say your name. Say an address. Say what happened.
Yeah.
Don't just give us like clues and we're supposed to guess. That's my opinion.
Stand on business. Complete opposite of Taylor Swift. Very upset. R.I.P. Diane Keaton. That one was shocking.
I was so sad. I love her.
Shocking. I just didn't expect it, but they said her health declined
declining quickly.
And sometimes when celebrities pass away, not everyone cares. But I
Yeah.
feel like Diane Keaton got a lot of, oh my god, I can't believe it. Like, people
Yeah.
genuinely seem to have interactions, and you've met her before, right?
Yeah, she used to go to Ronan all the time on Melrose, like one time.
But still,
But like, yeah.
that means if enough people speak up after you pass away and they only have nice things to say,
Oh my gosh.
you were probably a genuinely nice person and celebrity.
One of my friends was her server at Ronan, and she said that she was like a lot like the characters she played.
Speaking of Diane Keaton, again, R.I.P., usually, and it is about that time of the year.
Oh, dead celebrity season.
Yeah,
It is dead celebrity season.
It's just...
It's always this time of year. The craziest celebrity deaths happen because it's almost the end of the year.
Every year, if you just look it up, it seems like once you get one person that's really famous
We're
and big,
probably good for about 3 more. And actually, someone died today.
yeah,
An R&B artist.
from an old...
Yeah.
Look, it
Passed
happens.
away, and he was only 51.
That's young.
Yeah, and
That's
like
young.
a year ago, around this time, was when one of the guys from One Direction died. Who
Oh, I don't know his name, but yes, one of them... Is it Liam? No.
Was it?
I'm going to say one that's alive. That's why I'm like...
I don't know.
I was never a 1D girl, a D1,
A 1D.
neither of those things.
Anyways, but yeah, it is dead celebrity season.
And it does come every year. Sadly, it's just usually people that you really like too.
Yeah, and you
One
don't
after
know.
the other.
I swear to God, I don't want Dick Van Dyke to die yet. I'm not ready. Or Tom Selleck.
No, we know. We know how she feels about Tom Selleck. He is everybody's daddy.
He's my daddy.
We're not ready for that. Not ready for that. But it does happen.
This time
So
of year.
be aware and don't be shocked. It's a thing.
Don't stress yourself out.
Try not to stress about it. Try not to look stressed about it.
I was trying to find a nice way to tell somebody that they were looking stressed.
Okay.
They looked like they were going through some stuff and that they were maybe not coping with it healthily.
If they were coping with it,
It
it wasn't reflecting that it was the right way to cope with it.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, and I was like talking to Janessa and I said, I really need to talk to this person because I'm very concerned about them. And they're a person that's important to me. I'm like, how do I say, you kind of look like shit without offending them, and also because like I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on in their life. I don't want to say that. I just want to be like, hey, you good? So I said, hey, you kind of looked stressed the other day when I saw you. You doing okay?
You're giving off you need help.
Yeah.
Giving off you might need a conversation, a one-on-one with a bestie.
Someone, a sibling, anyone.
A therapist.
A therapist.
Yeah. However, sometimes you do run into people who are not your close friend, who you don't really care what's going on in their life. But you're a person, they're a person. And you can't don't fucking say to someone you don't know like that, you look tired.
Yeah.
Saying you look stressed suffices just enough. It gets them to maybe be like, did you want to talk about it? Or, I don't know, hope everything's going okay. You look a little stressed there, but you don't have to continue the conversation. So it got me thinking, if you don't know someone like that, do not say you look tired. But if you feel like you should bring it up, you look stressed.
Yeah.
Works.
Also, if I've said that to you, please don't be offended. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm actually trying.
You just look stressed.
I care about you. I've said that to a few people. So I'm sure they're like, who is she talking about? She said that to me.
I've said it to people.
I've said it to people, and it's just because I genuinely care about people.
It came out at a nice place. However,
for me, I don't know about you. Who you told they look stressed?
Well, someone did piss me off, and I was like, you look really stressed right now. Because fuck you. Because here's the other thing. If you're gonna stress somebody out, just know that means that person can stress you back out. If you're gonna stress me out, I'm gonna stress you out, and I'm not telling you when, where, how. I'm just gonna pop back up and do it.
Jeez. Okay.
Tell me you wouldn't support me.
I support you.
Okay.
Actually, it's good to talk about this because it is Mental Health Awareness Month.
And mental health is all over the fucking place.
If you're stressed, please talk to somebody.
Yeah.
And
it doesn't have to be us.
It doesn't have to. It probably should not be us.
We're not gonna help. We'll get you drunk or high, but we'll
probably make you laugh.
Yeah. The night of, you're gonna forget your worries. The next morning, you might be more stressed out.
Yeah.
Talk to someone else.
That sounds like a tomorrow problem.
Mm-hmm. One day at a time, babes. Going back for a second.
To what?
Don't worry, not Taylor Swift. We also realized that sometimes when we're talking to each other and maybe we're filling each other in on something that has happened, whether it's someone else or just an event, we look kind of crazy. We look a little wild, definitely stressed, unapproachable.
Definitely unapproachable.
We look like we're maybe fighting each other.
Yeah. I'm very passionate about the stories I tell.
Yes, and we are.
And I like people to feel like they were there when I tell them the stories. So like I get really into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need you to understand. Like we're not doing that.
No, we're not.
You have to understand what's going on in the story.
As best friends, when you tell me something that's crazy that just went on, I fully am invested, and because I think we're both Italian too, I invest with you. And so not only do you have Dana's hands flying all over the place, then you have mine.
And we're
aggressively moving our
Like
body.
this, and I don't know. What do you think? Yeah. And then it's like all of a sudden it looks like we're like fighting each other.
It does.
But that being said, we did fight each other on Sunset.
Yes, we did. We had a few feral moments this week, and
I think that's one of my favorite things that's ever happened to us at 3:00 in the morning on Sunset. And a lot of things have happened to us at 3:00 in the morning on Sunset.
That one was wild. If you can't fight with your best friend and get over it, you're not as close as you think you are.
Exactly.
You're not. You should be able to talk it out after. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Everyone could be wrong once in a while.
Yeah, and when it's stuff like that, it's easy to both be like, okay, that was fucked up, I'm sorry.
Also, sometimes, like, you guys know us by now. If you've watched long enough, you know we go out, you know we get wild, you know we're pretty loud. Trying to, like, we just pop off in ways that other people won't, but we get over it very quickly. It's initial reaction, I think, over responding.
Yeah.
So our real response might be like, that wasn't that big a deal. But in the moment,
It's a very big deal.
we're popping off. Even at each other. It's fine. It happens. One of our biggest viral moments this week was definitely footnotes. A friend of ours was driving. Her car died. She got one of her friends involved to jump it. You want to talk about looking stressed? I was saying something to someone else, but Dana was in the foreground of it. I couldn't see her. I said something to someone else, but she thought I was talking to her. So then somehow I get out of the car and start talking.
I was like, no, don't talk to me like that. And then you were like, no. And then you closed the door.
I get out. We're arguing about it. I go, what are you talking about? And
I'm
she
like,
goes,
what are you
what
talking about?
I'm like, no, what are you? And then we realized that we are talking about
The same thing, but a different,
totally
different
perspectives.
perspectives. Yeah.
We looked insane.
It looked absolutely insane. They're jumping a car in Sunset and we're screaming at each other on the sidewalk. I was like, we're going to go to jail.
And one of my favorite moments, because it's just, there's certain times to do things and there's certain times not to do things. In the middle of all this going down, someone we know, as we're trying to like start the car, pops up and is like, so did anyone
want a shot? A Sky?
has a Sky vodka bottle in their hand. So did anybody want shots? I was like,
And Janessa flips out. She goes, really? You think now is the time to be drinking?
oh my god, I still can't fathom how that one made sense.
And I'm just like dying. I'm like watching everything happen. I'm like a little high. Like,
I wasn't even mad. It was more just, where was the
What were you
logic?
thinking?
So I guess it did probably come out way meaner than I meant it.
no, but it was not a time to be drinking Sky vodka on the sidewalk
Like,
at 3:00 in the morning.
Does that look like a time to take a shot of Sky vodka?
When we're trying to jump a car?
No! Unless you think it does, then you should go to rehab. That's what I have to say on that.
Well, my favorite part of that whole night was when said person with the Sky vodka yelled at you.
Yes.
I was sitting on this sidewalk eating my leftover pizza, just waiting for the whole shit show to be done, and the person with the Sky vodka just screams at Janessa. It goes, Janessa, shut the fuck up. And she goes, okay, we're leaving. I'm leaving. And then she takes my pizza that's physically in my hand, the piece of pizza that I'm physically eating, out of my hand, the box of pizza, and goes, we're leaving, and walks away.
I just had to get out of there before some dumb shit happened, but
But she took my food.
I knew she was coming home with me. We lived together.
And then I go, where are we going? Should I call a lift? You go, I don't know. We just need to walk now.
I was like, get me away from all of these fuckers. So I probably looked the most stressed that night anyway, is the point.
You're like holding my pizza.
I grabbed everything. I think I grabbed her purse. I grabbed
You
my
grabbed
purse.
everything. You grabbed everything. I was not holding anything.
All I know is that I grabbed anything that was Dana's or mine. And I said, we're leaving now. Just get me away before something crazy
I thought
happens.
she was going to kill someone. And then I would have had to kill someone. And then it would have been like...
Again, reaction over response. 3 a.m. on Sunset. The next day probably would have handled that way better.
It was just the craziest 45 minutes of my entire life. Like, that was super feral. Like, there was no controlling that situation. Like, the more and more we tried to control it, the more and more out of control that got.
Imagine walking up to a scene and it's just so chaotic you can't describe it.
That was what was going on.
Yeah, and that's not the only time that happened this week. So we have a day off together. We said, you know what? Let's decompress. Let's de-stress.
Let's go to the beach.
Mm-hmm. Go to the beach. And somehow we went to go put our stuff back in the car. And Dana just starts cleaning out looking for something.
Well, we were all full of sand, so I wanted to change.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I low-key have a Goodwill in my back seat. So I was like, maybe I can find some clothes to change into. And I found my First of all, I found my luchador mask and I showed it to her and
Very cool.
I put it on. And then all my doors are open. We're dusting off and I'm talking to Janessa and I turn to say something to her because I can feel a presence next to me. And I'm and I like look, and it's some random ass dude walking his dog. I have this luchador mask on my head, and I like short circuit. I don't know what happened because I don't get embarrassed easily, but I was like, I, I don't live in my car.
It,
And then he was like, okay. I don't know what happened. He was cute, but it wasn't like. I think I was just caught off guard, and then I was like looking at the situation in my head, and I was like, "This is crazy."
it looked crazy. It did look crazy, but
It looked like I lived in my car.
my dude, if you see this though, you handled that like a pro. He didn't even make us feel weird. He
No,
just
he
said,
was really nice. And then we saw him again. I was like, "Have a good day."
saw him like 2 more times.
You were very nice, sir.
Yeah, thanks for not making us feel crazy.
Crazy.
And that's where we're gonna end this episode today. We want you guys to know Dana does not live in her car.
I don't live in my car.
I don't live in her car either.
No.
But you'll probably find us doing some weird shit around her car if you ever see us on these streets. If your friend's car dies in the middle of sunset at 3 a.m.,
Go home.
Sky Vodka is never the answer. And if you're gonna write someone's name in the sky,
Sign off on it.
sign that shit. And stay toxic.
Stay toxic.
Cheers.